Well, hello, hello, you gorgeous souls of our little blue planet. Welcome to Health Haven Clinic. I'm Danielle Dubois, and I am here to introduce you to EFT. I am a certified EFT practitioner, along with being a Reiki master teacher. But today, I want to focus on the extraordinary benefits of EFT and what is EFT and just your basic introduction to it. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and it is based on the ancient Chinese medicine of acupuncture. And with acupuncture, we have, we have hundreds of energy lines, meridians that are running through our body. And with acupuncture, they use needles to sort of unclog or release pent up energy so that our chi, our energy flow, can then just flow perfectly and beautifully once again. With EFT, no needles required. We are using our fingertips to tap on specific meridian points on the head, the face, the torso, and our hands from our fingertips. So how is this a benefit? And how did it even get started? Well, it's a good story. Roger Callahan was a psychologist out of California, and he'd been a psychologist for 30 some years and had been dipping his toes into kinesiology, thought field therapy, and he was working with a client who he had been with for at least 18 months who had a severe phobia of water. And he just during one session happened to ask her, well, where are you feeling this in your body when you're thinking about this incredible fear, your phobia of water? She goes, it's a tight knot in my stomach. Well, he knew from the different bits and baubles of education that he had been taking himself through regarding the meridian lines that, right here is the meridian point for the stomach. And he said to her, well, let's just tap on this point. And so they did, and bippity boppity boo, the knot in her stomach dissolved. She goes, it's gone. It's gone. And not only was the knot in her stomach gone, but her phobia of water gone like that. Now, don't want you to get too excited. These 1 minute miracles in EFT, yes, they do happen. They are not the norm. This is a peeling of an onion, so to speak. So yes, there have been, and there can be, and there will be, and there is phenomenal examples of, wow, I just tapped and poof, the phobia is gone, or I'm no longer scared, or I feel great, the pain is dissolved, etc. And those are terrific, and they do happen. But I just want to let you know that, this is a process. Now, the astonishing thing about this process is that, unlike with the regular talk therapy, where a client may be with a psychologist or a psychiatrist or some form of therapist for years talking about the same problem, with EFT, it can be a matter of a few sessions or a few weeks, and something can get dissolved. And yes, I've had clients for certain that in every session, things get better. So that's very, very helpful. What else can I tell you? The points that we're going to tap on are what the fleshy part of your hand. And we often call this the karate chop point, when you make a karate chop. So this side, and it matters not if you are tapping on this side or you're tapping this side or you flip-flop, it's all okay. And this is where we're going to tap when we do a setup statement. What's a setup statement? Well, I'm going to backtrack a little bit here. Oftentimes we have heard, oh my gosh, don't focus on the negative. Don't touch the negative. Focus only on the positive. Well, in EFT, we want to bring up the negative. First of all, your subconscious, unconscious minds, your body knows that the negative is there. So we want to bring it up, address it, so that we can shift it and dissolve it. So it's really important that we are touching on that. So the setup statement might be, even though I have this fear of flying, or even though I'm scared to make that phone call, Or even though I really, really want to release all this excess weight, or whatever it might be. And then we would go into, I deeply love and accept myself, or I like myself, or I can consider liking myself. Not everyone is ready to say the words, I deeply love and accept myself. And that's okay. That's okay. Really important to know this. If you can only say, even though X, Y, and Z, I want to change this, I deeply, or even I choose to be okay with considering liking myself. Like, you might be that far away, and that's okay. No judgment whatsoever. We also want to take a measurement of this thing that you are dealing with. So on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being, oh, it's neutral, I'm feeling great, 10 being, this is as worse, this is as bad, this is as icky as it can possibly be. So where are you on that scale when you're thinking about the fear or the pain or the change that you wish to make? So then we go into the setup statement, and then we're going to tap on the very specific points, and they are here, I will tell you. So right here at the beginning of where the hair starts to grow on your eyebrow. So not up here, not over here, it's right here. That's the first one. And then we're going to go to the side of the eye, not into the temple, not down here or up here, but where that bone is, right there. And then directly underneath your pupil, you've got your orbital bone. So it's right here that we're tapping on. Then under the nose and the chin point right here. And then the collarbone. Now, you've got your collarbones, which are right here. And we're going to go maybe a centimeter or 2 centimeters down from the actual collarbone. And we're going to tap it just right where it starts to get nice and fleshy. And again, you can do one side, you can do this side, you can do both sides. It matters not. Then the next point is under the arm. So when you think of a piece of clothing, the shirt that you're wearing, there's a seam that's going to attach the front to the back. Front to the back. There's a seam going there. So that's the middle. And then about 10 centimeters down from your armpit. So if you're wearing a bra, it's about right where your bra band would sit. And we're going to tap on that area. And then we'll go to the top of the head, the crown of the head, and tap there. Just like that. And that's kind of that's the basic recipe or basic formula for EFT. When we're doing this, when I'm taking you through some rounds, we will speak of the target. I might take you through one round and we measure it, or I might take you through a few rounds and then we measure it. And again, please don't judge yourself regarding the number of where you are on that scale from 0 to 10. This is just a measurement. And that's all it is, just to quantify things and to notice where you are, so that when you do the rounds and it drops, oh yay, progress is being made. However, sometimes that number goes up and you might think, whoa, this isn't working. It's working beautifully. I guarantee you what's happening is very likely another aspect has come in. So that means maybe a new memory has come in, or a new belief has come in, or something along the lines that's connected with what it is that you want to be working on. Well, it's fascinating when a client comes in, and so often what they're coming in for is just a smoke screen for what's actually going on underneath. Now, I am not a doctor. I cannot diagnose or prescribe, but I can absolutely go in through the back door, if you will, of emotion. And so when we're discussing what it is that you want to work on, and you say, well, it's a fear of whatever that might be, then where is the fear in your body? What other emotions can be connected with this? When is perhaps the first time you remember feeling this way? And that is how we're going to start collapsing the beliefs, the non-truths, the things that you've taken on that maybe were never yours to begin with, so that you can then move forward in your life in the way that works really, really well for you. All right, so that's the basic for the introduction to EFT. Thanks so much for staying with me. We have loads of videos queued up on a variety of different subjects that we'll be taking you through. So join us for those. And if you have suggestions for what you would like us to be tapping on for this YouTube channel, by all means, let me know. Drop it in the comment section, and we can create one of those for the channel itself. And I expect that you'll get a lot out of that. And otherwise, I think we might be done. I think we're ready to wrap this up. Thanks again for joining us. And do connect with us. We have so many great practitioners here at the clinic. Acupuncture, we have chiropractic, massage, hypnotherapy, yoga. It's really, really a phenomenal lineup that we have here. So come on in and do check out the website for sure, for sure. Thank you so much for being with me on this beautiful, beautiful day, and we'll chat with you later. Thanks. Cheers.